Okay, let's talk about Julington Durban Preserve. So this is in a pretty suburban area, and really nice preserve in the middle of it. Very flat, 2-track the whole way through. Basically goes through a prescribed burn pine forest. White blazes all the way through, but if you miss it, there were quite a few cutoffs, and actually I ended up doing a cutoff and turning the 5-mile loop into a little over 3.5 miles, which bums me out because I have a feeling that last couple of miles is a lot more interesting than the rest of it. But overall, you know, a nice quick get out of the city and into the woods a little bit and burn off some miles place. So overall, pretty good place. There is a porta potty at the entrance, which is kind of nice for some folks, and it was very quiet today. It was raining and Monday afternoon. My guess is on the weekends, this is a pretty crowded trail with a lot of runners because it looks like it would be a great running trail. So if you want to keep watching, I have some more details of it, but otherwise, that's pretty much my report in from the Julington Durban Preserve Trail out here in Julington Creek, Florida. See y'all later. Bye. All right, I'm here hiking Durban Preserve today. I've been out for a couple of days because when I was over at the Black Creek, one of the Black Creek trails, I got into what I thought was chiggers, but I'm pretty sure it's poison sumac. As I looked back and looked at the different plants, to be honest, I wasn't paying attention. So, you know, that's always something to think about. And you get into this taller grass and stuff here, you're gonna get bugs, you're gonna get other things on you, you know, so being aware is pretty important. And luckily, you know, it wasn't too bad, but I wasn't real comfortable having socks on my feet and didn't really want to add, you know, sweat to the irritation that was on my legs. Another thing I wanted to talk about is we're hiking here in Florida. You can see it's raining right now, so it's kind of nice out. But the importance of being hydrated. So my last hike, I was doing 5 miles, and I was moving pretty quick, about 2 hours. So a little under 3 miles an hour, and it was hot and humid. And I thought that I had 3 liters of water with me, but I only had 2. And I got to tell you, when I got to the end, I started cramping up pretty bad. Luckily, there was a 7-Eleven nearby. I was able to get in there and get some Gatorade into me and get some cool myself down and get some water into my body. But man, important to hydrate while you're out there. So anyway, we're heading up to the trailhead right here. It's about a 5-mile hike today. I haven't been on this one. Heard it's pretty good. It gets used a little bit heavier than some of the past ones, so I'm hoping I won't be in any tall grass. We had a big downpour just a few minutes ago, so you see a lot of water on the trail, but I think generally this trail is not going to be a wet trail. I sure hope not, because I don't feel like slogging through any mud today. But here we are at Julington Durban Preserve. This is part of the water management district, so really nice to see this area here. We'll check it out, and I'll stop along the way if I see anything interesting. So I just realized about 1.5 miles in Durban Julington Trail, there's this blaze. Trail goes that way. There's a cut through on the trail, so I got to look at all trails and figure out which way to go. But I did notice there's several cut throughs on this loop that you can make the loop shorter if you want. Full loop's about 5.5 miles, and you can cut it down to any distance you want. Okay, so I'm out here at the Julington Bartram Trail. I was just thinking about a few things while I'm hiking. So as you can see, I'm wearing a pack. I'm using my day pack. I'm gradually building up weight. Right now I'm carrying about 10 pounds. But what I have in it all the time is a poncho that can work as shelter, small first aid kit, a way to make fire, a couple of lighters, some sunscreen, some bug spray. And what I realized as I was going on this trail that I don't have, that I should have in my day pack, is a long sleeve shirt and long pants, because even though it's warm here in Florida, once it rains on you, it can get cold. But more importantly, black flies and mosquitoes will eat, not black flies, yellow flies and mosquitoes will eat you alive. I just got bit by a big old yellow fly. And if God forbid something happened, this is a very lightly used trail, and turned an ankle and couldn't get out and no one came by and I didn't have service. I want to be able to survive the night, and I sure don't want to get eaten alive by bugs. So I'm going to be adding a light long sleeve jacket and some long pants to my day pack as I add weight. Still researching what kind of pack I want to buy for my trip, but once I get that, I will start wearing that a bit more and adding more weight. But between all that stuff and the water that I'm carrying, and oh yeah, a couple of quick little snacks, I've got about 10 pounds on my back right now. The pack I have is a good one, and I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, just some thoughts as we're cruising along the trail here at Bartram Julington Trail. Very pretty. Still running through some kind of burn areas, and then kind of a nice prairie behind us back there. On a rainy day, hopefully the lightning stays away. Anyway, talk to you later. Last time I was in the forest in the rain was a long time ago. Absolutely beautiful. Listen to this.